Okay, the next one is, do you see both the victim and the assailant?
I see the victim, I see the assailant. I stand beside the victim initially, and I do that so that I can get a good facial, because most killers do look right into their victim's face at some point, and I try to get as good a visual from the victim's point of view as I can. But I also am battling to stay out of the total internal mess the victim is going to be in. But from that point of view, being that close to the victim, I know if this person is familiar to them, even if the familiarity is vague, like sometimes people get stalked. They've actually seen the killer without even knowing them, but the face has been in their environment. I can even sense that, gee, this face looks familiar. You know, that's what I'm looking for. Then we know this killer may be somewhere, I mean, whether he's just doing it while he was stalking, but he may actually have been a clerk at a store. We've had that. The grocery store, postal workers. I mean, people that you run into from time to time, and then you end up with some awareness on the victim's part that they know the person, even though they really aren't sure who it is. But it's like, God, that guy looks familiar. You know, that kind of a reaction. As the scene is going on, at some point I begin to be able, because when a killer first approaches a victim, their mind and thoughts are very closed down. So it's really hard to read them at that point. But as the assault goes on and their focus is on the damage they're doing to the victim, they open up psychically and I can get in their heads. So that's what I'm looking for, because then I can tell you what kind of work they do, why they are killing, especially if it's a repeat assault case, which I've worked on a number of those. You know, I can get into the psychology of the person and pick that up. So I go from victim to assailant, to answer your question more succinctly.